someone. Hey polish peeps, welcome to my channel. Today is Monday, and not only is it Monday, it is my first day back at work at a new job. I gotta be honest, you girls feeling a little bit nervous. So nothing better to put me in the mood, or I guess in a more excited mood than talking about polish. And so I thought before I head out for my first day back at work, I would pop in here and talk to you guys about what is on my nails. Y'all, I'm so excited about this mani, and I actually filmed my stamping process. Give your girl a pat on the back. It's a very long process, took hours because I did some reverse stamping. In hindsight, there's some things I could have done to make that process a little shorter, but I didn't think about it until after I had done all of the filming. So anyway, I'm going to show you guys what I did. I'm going to share with you guys all the polishes that I used, and we're just going to talk about what's on my nails. Now, I have not done a what's on my nails video in a while. It's been a hot minute, and I'm going to have to let my cats in here or they're going to break in, so hold on just a second. It's also time for them to eat, and I have not fed them yet, so they may be very loud during my video, but we're just gonna pretend like they're not making the noises that they make. So let's start with, first of all, how are you guys doing on your Monday? I always like to ask you guys what, how you're feeling, what's going on in your lives, and then I just imagine that you talk back to me because it makes me feel good. So I hope you guys are doing well. I hope everybody's doing fabulous on a Monday morning. We're gonna have a great day. It's gonna be an awesome day. It's gonna be a fantastic day. Look at myself, pepping myself up. Y'all, I have got to show you guys what my cat does. So I have this bag behind me, and it's got random stuff in it that I've purchased over the last couple days. My cat eats these bags. Like, look, this is the top, and this is the part that she has eaten off of my bags. Like, literally. Y'all, do you have a cat that does this? Like, she eats it. Like, it's food. Like cat food. I don't understand. She has cat food. Well, she may not have any in her bowl right now, so that might be why she's eating it. But no, she just eats it all the time. I don't understand. And then she pukes it up on my floor. I have no idea, no understanding of why, but just curious. Do y'all have any cats that do that? That eat like plastic grocery bags? Like, we literally cannot leave any bags out that are made out of that plastic material. There's another one on my couch over here that I'm looking at that she has eaten as well. I don't understand, but anyway, I just moved it out of her way and she's trying to get to it again. I digress. Let's start with what base colors I use. So for my pinky nail right here, I used this one. It's very bright, very neon-y orange, Muy Caliente, beautiful formula. I've worn this one before as a combo with another oily polish. Y'all, I just love this one so much. It's just beautiful, smooth application. I hardly had to do any cleanup at all on my pinky, y'all. And if you know anything about oily brushes, they are super thick, which I love. So yeah, they're super thick, and I love that about oily brushes, but my pinky nail is super skinny. However, something that tells you how good this formula was, even though my pinky nail is very skinny, it did not float my cuticles. Like, it just glided right on. So good. I think I did do 3 coats on all of my nails just for plumpness. I like my nails look plump, but this one I think is opaque in 2 coats. Easily 2 coats, you could get this one opaque, but I did 3. So that's Muy Caliente. And it's actually brighter than it's showing up on my viewfinder. On my pinky, so then on my ring finger, y'all, I needed a yellow, and I actually should have, I'm gonna insert that here. The inspiration pick for this mani in the beginning was Polish Talks Pin It Challenge, and I was trying to duplicate a Skittles mani that she posted for her Pin It Challenge, and y'all know I do not have a lot of yellows, and the yellows that I have are like either muted or they're like they got flakies in them, so it was very hard for me to choose a mani choose a yellow polish for this mani. The one that I ended up choosing, and I was kind of conflicted about because I didn't want to use a polish with any kind of shimmer or flakies in it, and this one does have shimmer or flakies, and it's not exactly what I would call neon. And to me, the polishes used in the inspiration pick were neon polishes, but this is the brightest one that I could find, even though it does have a little bit of shimmer. And it actually turned out looking okay. This is Extra AF. I have no idea where I got this from. Or if I had to have purchased this myself because and I was probably thinking, oh, I don't have any yellows in my collection. I need a yellow in my collection, so I got this one, and it's a neon, so it worked out pretty good. The formula is not the best. I had to go thick on the third coat just to make sure that my what do you call it, nail line was hidden, or that it was completely opaque, and it's still, you can still see it just a teeny tiny bit, but I knew I was going to end up eventually stamping on it anyway. So that's Extra AF, and it's actually really pretty yellow with gold shimmer. On my middle finger, I decided to go with this neon-y green by Color Club. Anything but basic. Again, this one is super bright. I thought it paired very well with the other colors. Formula was not the greatest. It had that typical, I guess, neon kind of chalky application, but opaque in 3 coats, and it did eventually level out. I just had to be very careful with my application. It didn't flood my cuticles or anything because it is a little bit thicker, but it did it was like streaky on the first coat, kind of streaky on the second coat. The third coat finally got it to where it was pretty opaque, so on the third coat I had to be really careful with my brush strokes to get that smooth application, and then with top coat smoothed it right out. So that is Anything But Basic, and it's Color Club, kind of a neon green. On my pointer finger, I used one of my favorites. This is one of my favorite oilies of all time. I'm pretty sure it's been in favorite videos. Maybe spring favorites. It of course it was on my spring rack. I've worn this one as a full mani, and it is beautiful. I'll pop that picture in. But this is Vintage by Orly. And y'all, it is so pretty. I love this one. It's like a minty, I guess it's a minty green, but it's just very smooth application. This one is also opaque in 2 coats, but I did do 3. Just because on that second coat, you could still, I had a few like bald spots, but that was my error, I think, on application, because I think you can't get this easily opaque in 2 coats. But y'all, I just love this color so much on my nails. It's so pretty. That's Vintage. If you don't have this one, you should get it. So amazing. This one and Muy Caliente. And then on my thumb, this one was on my spring rack, and I have been dying to wear this one for actually quite a while, and I was like, I'm gonna put this on my spring rack. Although it is not your typical spring color, I said I can make this a spring polish. And the inspiration pick for this mani gave me the opportunity to use this polish. I was like, yay, I get to use it. Because it was like a navy blue on the inspiration pick, on the thumb, on the inspiration pick. So I put this one on my thumb. This is Chopsticks and Stone. Y'all, I love this polish. It is so beautiful. I don't know what it is about these polishes in this color range. I just love them so much. And it has just like that metallic finish that's just so pretty on the nail. So I don't know, 2 coats to be, actually I'm not telling you the truth, because I did put 3 coats on all of my other nails except for my thumb, because this one only needed 2 coats, and I was like, I'm not doing another coat because it's just so rich and pigmented on the nail, and it was beautiful in 2 coats. So I left it at 2 on my thumb. This is Chopsticks and Stones by OPI. It's very beautiful metallic, like navy blue, and it's actually deeper than it's shown up close, but it's very deep, very pigmented, so pretty, and it's not a stainer that I can tell. I haven't taken it off yet, but when I was cleaning around my cuticles, it didn't stain. So this is a good one if you don't have this one as well. Chopsticks and Stones. Okay, so that's my base color. I'm gonna start a pic here of my mani before I stamped on it. Now for the magic. I was so excited, and it took, I don't know, probably almost 3 hours to do both hands. And after I did this hand, it actually took me a shorter time period to do my right hand, because I didn't do that one on film. And so after I did this one, I was like, oh, I'm not gonna do my right hand, but I kept looking at it and I was like, oh, it's so pretty, I'm gonna do my right hand. I did my right hand a little differently. I used most of the same, I use the same like stamping polishes. I just switched up the colors a little bit and the designs a little bit on my right hand. So I'll insert pics of those two kind of next to each other so you guys can see the difference in what I did with each hand. But I'm going to go ahead and show you which plate I used, which, let me pull it because I didn't pull that plate. So I used, I think it was I'm going to show you guys my cute little stamping holder. I love this thing. It's not full. But I used this plate, and I've used this plate before, probably last spring, because I love this plate so much. And it is a pretty, no, beauty, I don't know where I got this plate. I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out. But and this BPL on the bottom, I'm assuming, should tell me where I got this plate. What's BPL stand for? I'm gonna figure it out and insert it here. But anyway, this is the plate I used with all these really pretty flower images. And of course I did some reverse stamping, which, if you guys don't know what that means, it requires that you use the stamp, pick up the image like you normally would, and then you flip the stamp over, put some polish down on your mat, use a small brush of some kind or a dotting tool to paint in the image. And then after you have it painted, and I usually let mine dry a little bit, then apply it to the nail. So I did all of that on camera. I'm going to probably insert the videos of each nail, because I did each nail separately while I'm talking about them, so you guys can see that process. I'll have to speed it up because it took forever. So I think that's how I'm going to do this video. This is my first time kind of doing this video this way. So as I learn to film the process a little better, which I'm hoping to add more stamping videos for you guys, because I really enjoy stamping, and so that's my plan. So as I learn how to film that process a little easier, I'll probably switch up the way I do this video. But for now, I just wanted to show you guys what's on my nails, because I just loved it so much and I was so pleased. Now, it is not perfect by any means, but if you don't look too close, you're just like, oh, those are amazing. And the typical polish wearer probably would not look that close. Us as perfectionists and people that paint our nails on a regular, like, everyday basis, and we've gotten to a point kind of where we kind of want perfection. And this is pretty close to perfection for me. Maybe as close as I ever get. No, because I love stamping so much. I'm going to keep practicing, and it's going to be amazing. maybe years into the future, but this is a process, and you guys are going through this process with me and enjoying everything about stamping with me. So on my pinky nail, we're gonna do the hand that I filmed, which is my swatching hand. So we did this image right here on my pinky nail. And for all of my nails, let me go through and tell you guys what I used. Because I wasn't stamping on it right after I painted my base color, I did apply sticky base, Pro Effic sticky base to each nail before applying the stamp so that it wouldn't lift off the nail. And then after I got the image on there, I did my cleanup, and then I applied Maniology smudge-free top coat. Y'all, I love the smudge-free top coat. I have another one. I think it's Aunt smudge-free top coat, which works well. But I am a Maniology ambassador, and I actually got this for free, so we like free. And also, this is just a really excellent smudge-free top coat. It's very kind of thin, so you don't have to worry about it dragging your image at all, or I guess that's the quality of a smudge-free top coat, to keep it from smudging. So this one's a good one. If y'all don't have one, I highly recommend Maniology smudge-free top coat. And then I topped each of my nails after the top coat with Posh top coat. I really like this top coat. It's probably one of my favorites. It's probably one of the first quick dry top coats that I was introduced to. It dries super quick. Like, I mean, give it a minute, 2 minutes, and it's dry. Like, dry enough to touch. And so I really enjoy this one. I have several other quick dry top coats that I enjoy, but this was kind of my first love. So I did do all of that on all of my nails. And so then with that nail, I picked up the image also on all of my nails with Braves Diva on the black polish. This is a really good stamping polish. If you guys need one, it's a really good black stamping polish. I also have Braves Diva, I think it's Shutout, their white stamping polish. I don't know. Anyway, as far as black and white stamping polishes goes, these are two of my favorites. This is on the black. And then I used Maniology Hibiscus to fill in the flowers on this one, which turned out really pretty. I love this Maniology color. I don't know, it's not orange, it's like a peachy orange. I don't know how to describe this color. It's very pretty, very opaque on the nails, and I think it just worked really well for my pinky nail. So that's what I did with my pinky nail. My ring finger, I used this image right here, and I did fill in these flowers with Maniology's turquoise, which is really beautiful, just turquoise cream. Again, really pretty, not pretty, I mean it is pretty, but really opaque formula on this one. And I really enjoy this color. I thought it worked out perfectly, and I used it a lot. As you guys can see, I used it a lot. I used it in a couple of other nails too. And So you guys will see that in the video, how that application went. And then for my ring finger, which not my ring finger, my middle finger, at first I wasn't just like super pleased with it, how this turned out, because I felt like I maybe should have filled in less of the flowers so that the more the green could peek out. But I used this one. This is Seashell. Oh, let me show you guys the image I used. I used this image right here. And I did fill in those flowers in pink with this pink polish Maniology Seashell. So they're pink cream, really pretty. And I thought it turned out okay. It's just, I thought it covered a little too much of my nail. But the pink made it pop. It was really pretty. And then I feel like I'm gonna show you guys so you guys can see. The green kind of peeking through the middle made this one really pretty. But I also felt like, because I was trying to leave part of it so that the green would pop through, so I thought maybe I should have taken off the flowers on this part and just left this part without an image on it. But hindsight 2020, it's still pretty. I still enjoyed it. And then my pointer finger, I did these, like, which I think these are like water lilies, I think is what you call them. And I thought those turned out pretty. And I will show you guys, I did, oh, I thought I was like looking at my camera. My camera did something funny. I don't know what it did. I thought it stopped, but it's still going. I did do, like, I even colored in these teeny tiny little flowers right here. Y'all, these eyeballs are like, it's so small. But again, we're not striving for the perfect of perfection. We're just striving for Ebony's version of perfection. And we accomplished Ebony's version of perfection. We did, this yellow polish for the like actual lilies. This is Chrysalis. It's a yellow cream. It's kind of light, basic yellow cream, but kind of a lighter version of yellow. And in the itty bitty teeny tiny little flowers, we did hibiscus, which is kind of hard to tell. Now we did that on my pointer on this hand, and on this hand, my pointer, we did, we also did the little green leaves in this one, which is Garden Gnome, which is kind of like your basic grassy, dark grassy, maybe Christmas tree green. But I thought this was perfect for the leaves. And then on this one, we did on my Cindy hand, we did the teeny tiny flowers in Littlefoot, which is a purple cream, which is really pretty. And then on my thumb on this hand, which I don't know, I think my thumbs are, no, I don't know. I can't choose a favorite. I like them all. I can't choose a favorite, but on my thumb on this hand, and I think it's just because it was purple, I did do this image right here, which again, I felt like maybe I should have done it a little bit differently so that more of the, I don't know if you guys can see, blue could come through there, because the flowers kind of almost cover my whole entire nail, but there is some of that blue peeking out a little bit. But I thought it was so pretty. Like, it's so pretty. I like my thumbnail a lot. We used Littlefoot to fill in those flowers on my thumb. And then, I don't know, like whenever you put the top coat on it, it was just like, ah, like the birds were singing and the hummingbirds were on the trees and stuff. It was just so nice and so perfect and so beautiful. So, and then like I said, I did my Cindy hand a little bit different. So I'll show you guys those. I'll show you guys swatches of those together. If you have not checked out my swatches on Instagram, they are posted there as well. And that is what is on my nails. I am so excited. I've had this on for a day, so I'm taking it off today. But I wanted to show you guys what I was able to create with this amazing plate. I don't know where I got it from. Once I figure it out, I'll put the name of the company where I got the plate from. I think I got it in a subscription box, which is why I don't remember, because it probably just came to me and I just don't remember. But anyway, that is all I have to share with you guys in this video. I hope you enjoyed what is on my nails. It has been a minute since I did a what's on my nails video, but and I think before I was doing them in my car, so I may do that some more here coming up, but it is getting pretty hot. So filming in my car is going to be sort of difficult because it'll be too hot, but hopefully we can do a change of scenery. I do like to do that. So yeah, that's it. I hope you guys have an awesome Monday. I hope you guys have an amazing week. I am planning to post another video of some polishes that I picked up. Actually, the ones that are in that bag. I want to swatch those with you guys, so hopefully I get to do that maybe today. We'll see. If you enjoyed this video and you are not subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing and give it a thumbs up and hit that notification bell so that you can see when I post videos in the future. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.